see me waving you down. This guy came after me, I was here first, but you serving him rounds. No, I bought the Uber here, my friends expecting me to buy it back. Tomorrow morning, I better get a cash app, or every last one of you motherfuckers getting slapped. Bet that. Whoa, I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woke up this morning with these thoughts in my head. The world would be better off if I just stayed my ass in bed. Whoa, I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AAA episode number 384, Golden American Heist. Woo! And joining me in the sitting room, well, is just Sinatra.
Hello.
Just Sinatra and his newest YouTube guys, Silent Sin. Sinatra says. Yeah, he's just Sinatra now. Just _ Sinatra at twitter.com.
Nah, the Twitter handle's never changed.
No, I know, but just, it's a joke, man.
No jokes allowed. This is a serious show.
Actually, it is?
Well, that's what I heard.
Well, let me just scrub a few of these tabs then. When did you stop being Dr. Sinatra? I only noticed that last week.
Like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't that recent. Yeah. All right, good.
People started talking about my Twitter and they would go Dr. Sinatra and they were taking it seriously. I'm like, I'm just gonna trip this out real quick.
Serial Gospel, no Welshman. Shortly, he is en route. And we will discover later on today, and I will tell you, chat, and you, Sinatra, before the Welshman arrives. I've discovered the name of the pub he hangs out at.
Ooh. Oh,
you're gonna love this story so much. It's great.
You were telling me about it before the show even started.
I know. It's just, well, it's not often that you discover stuff about people that you've known for a long time, and then it's great. Charged with the murder of J. Jonah Jameson. Who's your legal counsel? Matt Murdock or Jen Walters? I wouldn't kill J. Jonah Jameson. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's the combination Rush Limbaugh and Alex Jones of the Marvel Universe of 616. Do you know what the J in J. Jonah Jameson stands for, Sin?
John?
J. J-A-Y.
Oh. That was close.
His name, all jokes aside, is J. Jonah Jameson Jr., and the J stands for J.
J.
Jonah Jameson Jr. So his name is, again, J, but this time J-A-Y, Jonah Jameson Jr.
Quad. J to the square.
Yeah. J square. With the new hotness on the street, Spider-Man's a menace.
There we go. I got signed out of my YouTube account. I didn't even realize.
So, just _ Sinatra at google.com. But it charged. But
honestly, it might seem silly, but that was a big decision for me when I rebranded to the Silent Sin. I'm like, should I incorporate Sinatra says in there somewhere? I'm like, I might want to distance from that as much as I can.
What, Sinatra says?
Yeah.
Why?
Google.
Well, yeah, but it takes a long time to build so Silent Sin, you're bringing in new fans, new listeners, people that are just perusing and seeing what you're up to. Do you think that some of them are going to think the Silent Sin, like, ooh, the quiet moral transgression? You know what I mean?
That was the idea, is that it was a cool name, too. Like the Silent Sin.
You were thinking about suppressors, weren't you?
No, because I don't think that's a sin.
If you're killing people with them, it is.
Depends who.
You're a professional killer, hired assassin. I'm the Silent Sin.
Yeah, that's not a sin. That's a job.
The long arm of cold justice.
That'd be a great, detective novel series name.
Actually, it would. That's Raymond Chandler up the butt, isn't it? No, that's really more of a... What's that?
I don't know about his butt.
Yeah. Don't go there.
I haven't seen Refried Cat Girl in so long.
Oh, you got Refried Cat Girl?
Yeah.
It came up as Darth Grievous with the 16 arms of death. Grievous?
Now I got the Cat Girl.
Grievous.
Grievous injuries. Oh, hello.
What's what? Grievous Lightsaber Error, I think, is the name of the donation. So
Oh, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I kind of rock.
Okay, dude.
You should see the Vegas file for it. Every one of those lightsabers has its own ignition sound and slicing sound. I really overdid it. It wasn't necessary.
I think you did it perfectly.
Oh yeah, it sounds great. I had to go out there and find the zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, you know what the sound of there's like 3 sounds of the screaming. And one of them is when you drop away, the sound of the clapping on the final scene where Han, Chewbacca, and Luke are walking into the applause to get their medals, because they just destroyed the Death Star and saved the entire Rebel Alliance and,
Yeah.
right? That scene is so different when you drop away the sound of the crowd and the John Williams orchestra blasting the music. It's just them slowly, quietly walking up to the front of the room. It's so awkward. Somebody posted as a YouTube video. And there's 2 points where Chewbacca lets out a loud barking yell. And that's one of the sounds. Is
I never even considered that. Like, I guess that's
it's called being a nerd
point of
for
the internet.
real.
Yeah.
You gotta go find these things. Zero the Zero. Thank you very much for the $5. Greatly appreciated. Ahoy, hoy, Polly. Ahoy, hoy, Zero. Poverty hit the chess world hard. The Queen had to become a pawn star. Wow. Are you making fun at me and not realizing the simplicity of that chess meme? Is that what you're going at, Zero?
I think that was a double entendre.
Yeah, that was. I feel transfixed. I just found out what that word means.
Entendre?
No, transfixed.
Oh.
What do you think it means?
Like, isn't it like hypnotized, sucked in?
Right? That's how we use it. No, it means run through with a sword.
Oh.
And thus the way and I'm like, oh shit, that makes sense the way we use it. Held in place forcibly. See what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea. Transfixed means, just like, how about you, sir? I'm going to, and you got a rapier and you're going to poke him. That's transfixing someone.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And indeed, it makes sense. If you're transfixed by a movie, much like being run through with a sword, you're not going anywhere.
That's true. You're not doing a whole lot of moving around.
Before we started.
Heroin. Peppermint flavored heroin.
Nice. You tell him, consigliere Dave. Thank you very much.
Mm.
Listen here, you mooks. We got to get that ratio going or the Otter father ain't going to... The Otter father. Wow, Steve Dave. The Otter father ain't going to be too happy. We're talking cement loafers and a cold swim. So smash the like button to kiss your ass goodbye, fuckers. You know who I do for my old school... Look here, see? My old school Rico actor voice.
Yeah.
I just do Waltz. Jack Waltz from The Godfather. Bubble. Remember Jack Waltz? He was the head of the studio, Waltz Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had one of the greatest rants in the history of all of cinema. And I know my rants. So I'm telling you, when it was one of the best, it was one of the best. Johnny Fontaine never gets that part. I'm going to run him out of the business. And let me tell you why. He ruined one of Waltz International's most important proteges. For years, we had her under singing lessons, acting lessons, dancing lessons. I was going to make her a big star. But let me even be more frank. So it's not just out about dollars and cents that I'm not a hard-hearted man. She was young. She was beautiful. She was the greatest piece of ass, and I've had them all over the world. And then comes Johnny Fontaine with his olive oil voice and guinea charm. And she ran out on me just to make me look ridiculous. And a man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous. You remember all this?
Yeah, I don't remember the quote, you fucking nerd, but yeah.
You know the key to getting it right? Just do Bugs Bunny. All over the world. Just do Bugs Bunny.
I could see that, yeah.
Worst Christopher Walken impersonation ever. Ouch. Oh. I felt transfixed by that one. That was just
Wow.
next 6 minutes. Thank you for the $2.42. Hey again, Polly. Hey again, Six. Ran into him earlier this morning or late this evening, depends on how you look at it. Hey, Sinatra. How you guys?
Hello.
How you guys doing today? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah, nice. I woke up super late, but the afternoon has been pretty good. I'll keep updating on shipping. He wants to ship me something to ship it to you, so you can ship it to me. Ship.
Who's that?
Next 6 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Remember Chaos 120?
Yeah, I know 6.
Okay, well, yeah. I just thought I'd just bring up Chaos 120 because I haven't mentioned those words in like 3 years. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Just ship it to me and I'll send it on its merry way.
Cool. Works for me. Works for you. Works for everyone. And then before we went live, one last thing. Oh, man. I've been waiting for this one. Festonia for the big $25. Here we go.
You can get hit with the flip, twisted with the biscuit, blasted with the ratchet, jack with the mac, body with the shotty, dump with the pump, rock with the clock, sprayed with the K, dome with the chrome, down with the pound, tap with the strap, whack with the gat, duster with the musket, tag with the mag, wet with the Intratec, bled with the lead.
Woo!
I love that.
Just makes me want to like stop what I'm doing here, grab my guns, and go to the range. Festonia,
I
thank you
could
very
use
much.
a good range day.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Festonia, for the big $25. Greatly appreciated. Sending some love the Otter's way, and the Otter appreciates it. Thank you very much, sir. Always love to see it. I particularly am proud of the dusted with the musket. And you get the shot from the Patriot where the Brit's screaming in pain because he's just been hit with a musket. Love it. Love it.
That is very good.
Yeah. I feel patriotic about it.
As well you should.
Mm-hmm. So,
That's a great donation.
thank you. I wish I could take credit for it, but it's 16 shots from different films, and I didn't direct any of them. Not one.
But you directed the compilation, and that's what counts.
Yeah, right. Kim brought it all together.
Oh, there's Drunksley. Hello.
Hey, dude.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, hello.
Elegant.
An elegant dinner party.
Remember when I said this was a serious show?
I think
Oh, did you?
I didn't take you seriously.
Oh,
Uh,
see?
have we evolved from a Christian podcast?
We have.
Yeah.
We are now the serious podcast.
Apologies for my tardiness. Mixed signals on the administrative part of things, and also I'm gonna have to leave a bit early as well, about 15 minutes early. So you got me for 45 minutes. Make the most of it.
We'll keep it tight.
I will only take questions about the movie.
What movie?
The movie.
The movie.
Wait a minute. If we're going to get you for 45 minutes, that's bullshit. I got a fucking game. What the fuck?
Well, then let's do the game first.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
All
what-
right. Is that crazy? That's too crazy. That's too crazy. No, I thought, yeah. I just,
If we do the game first, everyone will just fucking leave. Like, we've hit peak. We're out.
Oh, someone thinks fucking highly of their game. Jesus Christ.
I think highly of its game.
I mean, it's Name That Name, and that is like one of my favorite games on the AAA ever. So
You
yeah,
don't know
I-
that. It could be, is it Jello?
I do know that because you said it last week.
I lied.
Why would you lie to me, Polly?
My whole life is a lie. Don't take it personally.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean mine has to be. What the fuck?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so TA, I love trying to decode these. The pineapple is a squirrel. No, that can't be right.
Is that like the eagle has left the nest?
Yeah. The dog barks when the sunrise sets.
Your girlfriend's handbag will explode at dawn.
No, it's got to be.
The crow flies at midnight.
Yeah, there you go. See, crows don't fly at midnight. It's got to be something that's impossible. The sun
course
is
crows
shining,
fly at
but the
midnight.
street is slippery.
That happens in Disneyland all the time.
I think you're being propositioned, Drunkle. That's different.
Yeah.
What are
Someone
you
take me to Disneyland.
What are you talking about? That happened. Squirrel pokes
I'm going to Space
pineapple.
Mountain.
It's actually BBQ or gay bar.
Barbecue a gay bar. Okay. Not even steakhouse a gay bar. Fucking cookout or gay bar. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Meat on the outside. Gay bar.
We can do the game first. I'll be goddamned if I spent the time doing the. Well, I won't be goddamned over it, but I will be snookered over it. If
You'll be what?
snookered.
Spell it.
SNOOKERED.
Snookered.
Oh, you guys don't say snooker, do you? For the game, the billiard
After the
game?
game. Well, no, because to snooker someone is to put them in a position where they cannot possibly win.
Yeah.
Right, which comes from the game snooker.
That's what
That's when you
but
line
that's
up-
what I just asked you. You guys don't call the billiards game snooker, do you?
Oh, you're actually going after billiards versus snooker. Oh, I understand.
No,
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
See, no, that can't be right. I have watched snooker on television, and there's guys with British accents, and the guys walking around hitting all. They've got cues.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
They've got the
so
I
I'm
red-
just
watch
gonna listen.
snooker on television. I'm not having that.
What? I have.
But then you don't say like, "Oh, you've just billiardsed me."
What are you talking about? Look, hold on. Snookered. Let's look this up. A situation where the cue ball position is a difficult situation, especially one because of the actions of others. Yeah, I've been snookered. Yeah.
Snookered. After the game, snooker.
You know,
Every time I say it now, it sounds weirder and weirder. I'm actually asking myself, is it called snooker?
yeah, pool. That's what we call it in America. Simon Wilkins is
Very
right.
different game.
It's
Very different game.
red ball pool.
Very different game.
I always felt that snooker was
Oh,
very Sisyphusian because you sink a ball and then it brings it back up right away.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah. But also, the guy wears white gloves, and I respect that.
But I've watched it on TV with the gentleman wearing the vest hitting the red balls, and the British announcer called it snooker every time.
He didn't say snooker, Polly.
He did.
I guarantee that did not fucking happen.
Now I'm noticed. You may be overlooked, Simon Wilkins, but always noticed. Let it be noticed.
Right.
Right.
So sorry, you were snookered.
Yeah.
It would snooker the stream if you did the game first.
Snooker something.
Or will it be something else? Because I mean, a lot of people tune in for the news anyway. I've noticed, that when the news ends, a lot of the viewership goes down. Maybe, I mean, a lot of people probably don't realize that sometimes there's a game afterwards. We could be showing them what they've been missing.
Do you want to do? Okay, fine. We'll break all fucking convention, and it's a short game anyway, so it makes sense. It sounds like a brand of cookies. Snooker brand,
yeah.
snooker brand biscuits, like your
Snookerdoodle.
grandmama made, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Nah, I don't want to do a game.
No,
Shut the fuck up, Drunkle.
I've been cudgeled, and I won't have it.
Is cudgeled?
Oh, don't fuck around. All right, it's time for a game, the game of all games, and we're going to do it. We're going to enjoy it, and it's going to be awesome. And boom, there it is. Name that name. Woo!
Fucking knew it.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Called it.
Look at that.
I do love a name that name.
Oh, mate. Best game. Name that name, best game.
All right. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it fast, and we're gonna make it clean, and then we're gonna get on to some fucking stories, and we're gonna have a great time, and we're gonna find out the bar that Drunkle's been hanging out at this whole time, which I discovered. It's gonna be great.
You think Polly's ever going to do a name that name where you've got to name the game of the name that name that we've previously played?
That would be good, but I would lose that immediately.
It's a bit meta, isn't it? I don't think anyone's
Yeah.
winning that one.
No,
Yeah.
Misfit. See, we've already screwed people up. They're like, what about the news? And it's like, no, we're going to do the news.
You've missed the news.
No.
You've missed it.
You haven't. Drunkle's
gone.
got to leave early because he's got places to be. He's got to get back to the pub. And I'm going to reveal the name of the pub that we've waited to find out for years and years.
It's called Snookerdoodles.
Those are the names of the snacks that they serve free on the bar.
There's no free snacks at Snookerdoodles, man.
Really? You guys don't have happy hour there?
We don't tend to have snacks on the bar, no.
But when they do order snacks, they get it themselves because there's no servers.
There are servers.
Wait a minute. But you don't tip them.
No.
So what's the point of working there then?
Probably for the payment.
Oh,
You see,
the
they
mandatory
get paid a
minimum
living
payment.
wage.
Yeah, paid a
Yeah,
living wage because you're communists. Right. Okay.
Socialists, but yeah.
Socialist. Yeah. Well, as
Weatherspoons in association with the NHS.
as Lenin said, the ultimate goal of socialism is communism. So, hey, he actually did say that. Okay, moving along. Name that name. You guys know the way that this game works. Whoever shouts out the name of the movie is what we're looking for here.
Yeah.
First,
All right.
gets the point. And we're going in a straight head-to-head between Drunkle and Sinatra. And as
Before
you know...
we start, right?
What?
Before we start, I'm going to fuck your shit up, Matthew.
Shut the fuck up,
Fair enough.
Millard.
Are you guys involved in
bro.
like a deep-seated like battle to the death? What's going on?
Yeah, I
we
hate
take
this
this
fucking
game
guy.
seriously, man.
Okay.
And also, Sinatra owes me 6 dick pics because I've now sent him 7.
All right. So,
My
break down.
phone
We
went
get a
off when you
minimum
said
wage
that.
here. I have to admit, the way that they fuck bartenders, servers, bussers here is pretty rough. Because it's like we can legally serve you or pay you below minimum wage in certain states because you're also getting tipped, and then we're going to tax you on your tips, and then we
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, not no mo.
No, that's right. Yeah.
But you guys know the way that this game works, so you just shout out the name of the movie. The name of the movie is what we're looking for here, and we always go with a theme. And today's theme is It's Cold as Hell, and Polly Picks Films featuring Cold Edition.
Oh,
Okay, cold films. Cool. Got it.
Cold
I'm in.
Films is right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
It.
Is
No. Other one.
what?
Not It. That was a Stephen King. The other one's a Stephen King as well. Never mind. The Thing.
Ha! Am I
John
so glad that I
Carpenter's.
didn't include a fucking
Did you
free?
not?
No, I didn't. I'm so happy. Ha! In your face.
Loser.
You got it.
I thought I had a alert.
-1 point to me.
Display capture. Oh, boom! Look, I got a full screen capture there, chat. Better,
Nice.
better. Okay, so here we go. All right, moving on. You ready for the first one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Boom.
The Thing.
No.
Fuck.
Oh,
That's
come
that
on.
motherfucker,
Uh,
The Day After Tomorrow.
Yes, it is day after tomorrow.
oh,
Yes.
Go on, look, this is at the very beginning of the film when low-rent Harrison Ford, I'm just kidding, he deserves better than that title, is about to jump over the earth cracks open, and it's like, oh no, my frozen core ice samples, and he's about to jump over the little
My
chasm
Earth,
to get it.
she explode.
But, I mean, look, it's so cold
How cold
How
is
cold
it?
was it?
that the American flag is frozen in place in the background.
No, it stays starched with patriotism.
It's standing up to tyranny.
That's right. Yeah, Dennis Quaid, in my opinion, is an underrated actor. I've often imagined what Blade Runner would be like with Dennis Quaid instead of Harrison Ford, and it's better.
He has aged so poorly since this movie. I saw it was
Really?
in the Substance with Demi Moore. It's not like the whole Moore; you only get half. Yeah, he's rancid now, bro.
Really? Because he's like,
Yeah.
fit and able, man. He's looking like Sam Bakula in Scott Bakula in this.
Sam Bakula. I mean, no, because his name was Sam in
I
Quantum League,
I
wasn't it?
know.
So-
I just
fair enough.
yeah.
Fair enough. I will never make fun of you for that. You're good.
He's Jonathan Beckett. It's fine. It's just...
What a shit film.
I love some Dennis. Oh, what are you talking about? This movie is glorious, man.
That is Huey from The Boys. That's his dad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, The Boys, the TV show, Sinatra,
Yeah.
you know this.
Yeah,
Huey, Petit Huey, that's his
Yeah.
dad.
Are you trying to say Randy
dad?
Quaid is his uncle?
And no, but Meg Ryan is his mum. Proper fucking Nepo baby, mate.
Randy Quaid hooked up with Meg Ryan?
Probably. You haven't? Anyway, shit movie.
All
Shit
right.
movie.
No, it's not.
He's
You're
not
just
a
wrong.
bad actor.
Who? Dennis Quaid?
No,
He's
I-
fucking awesome.
No,
He's a great actor, but shit movie.
no, the Petit Huey. What the fuck's his
Petit
name?
Huey, that's Jack Quaid.
Yeah, he's not a bad actor. He's
He's
all
not a
right.
bad actor. No, but he is a Nepo baby. This is his dad, and his mum's Meg Ryan, mate. He was always going to get into the business.
Now,
He
you
was
want to talk about
always
somebody who
gonna be
looks
brilliant.
rough? Go look at Meg Ryan. She looks like she's in a fucking permanent wind tunnel with all the plastic surgery, man.
Dude, you said his dad is Dennis Quaid. I'm like, no, his dad was Simon Pegg.
Inner Space, Festonia says. Yeah, exactly. Inner Space was weird, but
Inner
cool.
Space was a film, man.
Wait a minute. You love Inner Space, but you don't like The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, they're very, very different things.
It's got Jake Gyllenhaal as like, you know. See, I said this in chat the other day in a server I was hanging out in. I was like, you know, if I had been Jake Gyllenhaal's dad, I would have just left that smarmy bastard to freeze to death. Fuck him. They had plenty of books to battle
Jake
the frost
Gyllenhaal?
with. It was fine. Okay, moving along.
Burn a Bible, though.
No. They didn't burn the Bible. They kept that.
Yeah. Korans, though. Out you go.
Well, yeah. They just, burn the fiction
your
first.
Quran
Why
is-
not? Okay,
Yeah,
so
can we go
moving
to the
along.
second one?
Yeah, we can.
Like mini Quran. All right, yeah.
1-0.
shut the fuck
Let's
up.
do it.
Yeah.
Wait, it should have changed. Okay, hold on. Boom.
But it didn't.
Oh,
Revenant.
God damn it.
Nope. Revenum? What is that?
The
Revenant.
Revenant.
The Remnant? What is that?
The Revenant!
Your accent is working against you, sir.
Revenant. I don't think it was called The Nothing.
No, it was. It was The Revenant,
No, it
actually.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
It was
Get
actually.
It was not.
fucked,
No, it
Sinatra.
wasn't. Check again. It was not.
Well, whatever. It's just,
Okay.
I thought it was, wasn't it? Actually, I'm not
No.
sure now that you've questioned me on it. I actually don't know.
He said,
No.
Don't, he's getting in your head, man. Don't let him do this. The film that eventually got Leonardo DiCaprio's son an Oscar.
No, it was just
And-
called Revenant.
And then
No,
he
the.
stood up and he went, "Oh, climate change is so bad. You know how difficult it was finding patches of snow to film on."
Yeah,
I'm like,
oh,
yeah,
man.
to-
I
to
forgot
blast
about
the
that.
hot fucking lights.
Yeah, on
and
the
melt the
hottest day,
snow
the
for you.
hottest winter in recorded memory, and like the next winter's like famously bitter all over the world. You bullshit.
And we've
Hollywood.
been bitter ever since.
Yeah.
Fuck it, you could have filmed it in my flat, mate. It's cold enough in here. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. And Divine Petulance, I would have given you a spanner for recognizing Dennis Quaid from Wyatt Earp. Played John Duck Holiday and just rocked that role. Fuck. So good.
Revenant.
Yeah, it is Revenant indeed. So 2-0. There you go.
It's still Revenant.
Just one of the most beautifully shot films, but it's so fucking boring.
No, it is, isn't it? Like it goes
Oh.
from bear, and then fuck all happens, and then he shows back up, and Tom Hardy's in the wrong.
And
But I'll tell you
Tom
what, when he
Hardy
gets
just
hit by
acts
that bear-
circles around him. It's just awful.
The bear attack itself was brilliant.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh man, just don't
No,
even.
It's not. It's just movie.
Yeah.
It's not the movie.
Have you seen the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford?
No.
Okay, check that out. And
Bit wordy.
it is. Well, it's named after the original book, right? And they decided to go with
Yeah.
like classic. And you're right, it is a bit wordy, but if you like westerns at all, both of them are extremely beautifully shot films. Except Assassination by Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford is a lot better of a story. And you get to see Casey Affleck outstandingly act. As I've said this earlier today, Brad Pitt is a fucking pretty boy, but there's no denying the man can act. He really is a good.
Oh yeah.
He's a really good actor, and
he's not big on bathing either, though.
yeah.
What, he doesn't take baths?
No, he's not big on bathing. Apparently, he smells like a wet dog.
Ew.
Interesting that he's bathing in the film.
Yeah,
It's probably the only way they could get him to take a bath.
Yeah.
They got a dog to get in first.
IMDb has it called The Revenant. Thank you, Bookwormatic. Greatly appreciate
No,
it.
it doesn't.
Well, did you just call Bookwormatic a liar?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just mistaken.
I think
Wait,
I think
why am I
Bookwormatic is a
defending?
she, but
Yeah, she is lying.
It's 2025, Polly.
hey, there's Unholy Reaper. How's it going, Reaper?
They is theming.
Mm-hmm. Always be them in.
Oh yeah, and I saw Alan somewhere here. I'm sure he's here. I think I saw him earlier. But I bring up Brad Pitt as an actor because Casey Affleck, all jokes aside, does such a good job. He steals the show from Brad Pitt. Everybody kind of says it. They're like, "Wow, who's that guy?" I'm like, "That's Casey Affleck." I'm like, "But that guy sucks." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." It's really strange.
My favorite film with an extra long title is Russell Crowe in The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill But Came Down a Mountain.
Really?
That's unnecessary.
It's a shit film as well.
Yeah, this movie's gonna take this game's gonna take 45 minutes. You're right. We should move on. Fuck. Okay.
It always does, though, because we always
yeah.
discuss the film in question.
We have to get into the movie.
Moving along. All right, so it's 2-zip. Sinatra still has a chance to come from behind. Here we are. You ready? You ready? You ready?
I watched
Boom.
them from behind.
12 Days of
30 Days of Night.
Sinatra, well done, buddy. Pulled it out of the
I hate
fucking
this
ground.
fucking movie.
It's awful. I saw it in the cinema. I was pissed.
It's so bad.
Do you guys really hate this
awful.
movie?
They
Really?
made a sequel like 30 Days Darker or something like that.
Wow, that's
30
funny.
Days of Night 2, Night Harder, whatever the fuck it was called.
Dude, but the graphic novel, I've never seen the movie, but the graphic novel's like fucking legendary. That's why they made a movie out of it. And the movie sucks, huh? Huh.
Yep.
Josh Hartnett. Oh my God, he's so dreamy.
Sinatra, would you have got that if I didn't say 12 Days of...
Yes, because I was just discussing this movie Sunday.
Oh, really?
And
Okay, fair
Ian
enough.
with 30 Days of
30
Shit.
days.
Really? I didn't think
Mm.
I didn't realize this movie
Dude, it
was
was
like
It
not
was
liked.
terrible.
It's bad, bad.
Oh,
It's
okay.
bad.
Day Harder.
All right. So there's okay. Sinatra coming from behind on the fast pickup. Bubble.
Bubble.
And it's Alan
There's Alan.
for the $2,
There's Alan.
who simply says Polly. Alan. Good day to you, sir. Tip of the hat. Raise of the glass.
You were there.
And Frankie Deller's like, who? Josh Hartnett.
Hoomst.
He's the guy poorly shouldering the long gun.
Yeah, he's just going to dislocate his shoulder.
And listen, look at this slight little
Fine.
girllet. Really? You're going to shoot that Glock 45, honey? No, you're not. Don't just.
She's going to shoot it once.
Have you ever noticed how
Somebody
they,
yell, taser, taser, taser.
it looks huge in her hands? That's something I noticed that they did with Scarlett
Oh, I love
Johansson.
girls like that.
They gave her Glock Model 26s, so they look like normal-sized guns in her,
Tiny little lady hands.
yeah, like Scarlett Johansson job. Like she got the tiny hands to make dudes with slight little peens feel like they're huge.
Feel
Ugh,
called out.
yeah.
Well, you hire in Asian masseuses for that exact purpose? Did you just get revealed?
Hey, they ain't masseuses, brother.
Some are.
That's racist, man.
Who's the girl with the Glock? Who is that?
I don't know. That's a good question. Her name looks like it's Kate something.
Oh, God, you're so right. Yeah.
She doesn't
This-
remotely
this
look like
is-
she's blonde. Like I hate
This
the
is
blonde dye
Timu
jobs.
Mark
that just-
Wahlberg.
why do
You,
you
you
appear?
just see the black roots coming in.
Yeah. Why do you appear on camera where we can clearly see your roots? You don't even give a fuck, apparently.
They probably didn't have the budget to re-dye her fucking Fair.
They didn't hire Josh Hartnett because he was, gonna put people in the seats. I don't know. Valine sounded like she kind of had a thing for Josh Hartnett the way she was talking about him earlier. So
This is Timu, Mark Wahlberg, and Kate Beckinsale.
I always thought he was the other one. Who was married to Mila Kunis? That 70s show.
Ashton Kutchbag.
Ashton yeah, I always get Josh Hartnett and Ashton Douchebag mixed up.
you know what? I will never like. Ashton Kutcher strikes me as like meathead knuckle dragging artard. Like the guy. He just ain't that fucking bright. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of handlers, a lot of people to direct him places, make sure he doesn't, swallow his own tongue or trip on his own shoes.
Yeah, he comes across as a rock chewer.
Yeah. And I will never forget when Trump got elected. He's the one and turning this into an America where Muslims are illegal, not in my country. He says during the Golden Globes, and it's like, oh, fucking blow me, Pollyword. I
mean, he might. The guy's probably got no money left.
And he was one of the guys that when Obama got elected, remember all the Hollywood stars that pledged themselves to Obama? Remember that?
No.
Yeah, we should watch it like next week or something.
It's not a cult.
It will make you.
It's not a cult.
It'll make you want to climb out of your own skin. Like, yeah, it sounds like people offering themselves to devotionals to Christ. Like,
oh,
nice. And what did we learn, Sinatra? He was
Genshin Impact.
Transfixed.
He was transfixed.
He was transfixed. You motherfucker. It wasn't Genshin Impact at all.
I love this show.
Unholy Reaper, thank you for the big C note. The $100 greatly appreciated, sir, because I'm out of town and I'm Poe. And such few money always appreciates. The big C note, greatly appreciated, sir. And, we get to look at Rurouni Kenshin transfixation. And it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So here's some ammo money. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, I'll go buy ammunition components because I reload and that makes it cheap and that's good.
Nice one, money. Unholy. And by the way, long time no see, bud. What's going on?
Yeah. Hey, dude.
It's your channel. Say the poly word. Fuck. Donkey Punch Bandit. Why don't you have? I thought you had a spanner.
$100.
What? I ain't some faggot for hire. I'd do it.
I think you literally might be right now. $100.
No,
I did it for free. You were the definition of the word.
No. For hire, that would be a prostitute, and I'm not one. I didn't do it for the money.
Well, at that rate, I think you're kind of moving up into escort tier.
I did it for the sake of pizzazz and
not
panache.
Starving to death. Oh.
Not quite an escort. He's one of them high-class prostitutes.
Neon Genesis Genshin Impact.
But again, no, because did you miss your own suggestion, the transactional nature of it? Give me $100 and I'll do this. No, I just did it. Fuck it. I did. There you go.
You just cheated yourself at $100 there, buddy.
$20 is $20. Fuck, that's funny.
Yeah, I'll do it for 10. Fuck it.
All right. Boom. Next.
This is Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Good God.
Attack on Titan.
No.
That was a great show.
You deserve to lose the game right there. Sen, you win.
I think it's happening. No, God, fucking hell.
Chat's going to win, guys. Holy shit.
Return of the Jedi.
Nope.
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, yeah. How did you get that?
Because it was
if he was just going down.
You beat Daryl O'Dell by fractions of a second, sir.
Actually, I think you'll find it's Empire Strikes Back.
You said I won. I didn't. Okay, it's fine.
I just really want him to suffer for that fucking Titan bullshit, man. That was just...
Did you watch Attack on Titan, Polly?
Yeah, I've seen Attack on Titan.
That was...
See, and you don't recognize this scene?
I can't believe you guys said, like, Star Wars! And I'm like, you can go on. They're on the ice planet of Hoth.
Hoth, yeah.
Yeah.
Which doesn't happen in A New Hope.
No, there's no snow in A New Hope at all. There's only deserts and space stations.
There's snow in Britain.
I'm choosing to believe
So is Britain Hoth?
No, Britain's not fucking Hoth. Gets hot in the summer.
The Orkneys are Hoth. Those are islands north of you, Drunkle. It's where Highland
don't know
Park
where I
Scotch whiskey comes from.
Oh.
That's how I first heard of it anyway. You tell him, Steve Dave,
Weirdly,
thank you
it
very
does-
much for the $5.25. Anyone think that you think anyone's still defending the actions of crooks? The Biden administration? Mexican cartels.
Correct.
Every Italian
Belgium.
government since World War II.
The Irish.
The Indian.
Wow. Okay, Drunkle, you win.
Hey, there you go. Sinatra's won. I've won. What show?
I mean, you win the fucking whatever kind of competition we were in there to name the highest crooks. You just went for a whole group of people.
So I just went for the Irish.
Yeah, it was like, wow, okay, he's in this to win. All right. I should have went with Australian. I just
That would have worked. Yeah.
And that would be factually correct as well.
Yeah.
Formerly Irish.
Trump's first assassin, Polly. What?
Ah.
Oh,
I've lost
the assassin, J. Kate says, and Steve says, Trump's first assassin. What am I missing out on here? Defending the actions of crooks. What am I missing?
Actually, Jonathan Kate wrote the ass Asian.
Yes, he did.
Missed an
He
S.
actually did. You're right. I autocorrect.
Yeah.
That's actually extra. The
One of the
ass
massage
Asian.
parlor workers.
Yeah.
There you go. The ass Asian. And she's like, actually, there's no the. It's just ass Asian.
Gary Valine's now saying Zelensky. Guys, I've lost the plot. Oh, JK saying that he has the last name Zelensky? Trump's first assassin?
Really?
Oh, his name was Crooks. Oh, and were you still defending the action of the well, I was going to say the gentleman named Crooks. The miserable scumfuck named
right.
Crooks. Yeah.
Right.
No, I ain't defending his actions at all. Why? What? I have a feeling that we've missed all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing something here.
Yeah.
Next.
Black Christmas.
You son of a bitch. How do you know that?
Because there's a wreath on the door, and we spoke about Black Christmas the other week, which you said is the best Christmas film, Christmas-based horror film.
It is. I watched it
Google.
the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black.
Kefki and I made up our
Are
minds.
you pleased that I got it? Are you angry? Because
Well,
I have never seen
when I
this
was-
movie.
well, you should, because it is, in my opinion, the best Christmas-based horror film of all time, as Drunkle says. He's right. It's that. Yeah. It has Olivia Hussey, and she's like really awesome in that role. It has
R.I.P.
drunk
in
Lois
peace.
Lane, Margot Kidder. It's got it's 1974, and I realized that like you can't call it's a time capsule film. It's got so many 70s things in it. If you enjoy grimy hairbag 70s stuff, it's hilarious. The music, the liquor, the cars they're driving. Every car looks like a waterbed. It's huge.
I mean, dude, look at the collar on her fucking shirt. You
Yeah.
know that.
And Kefki and I made up our minds. We're going to go to the
Like a
dollar
fucking
store and we're going to buy
vampire film.
incandescent light bulbs next year and make authentic Christmas leaves, like Christmas wreaths like that.
Nice.
You know, the kind of Christmas lights where if one bulb doesn't work, none of them work. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
the way God
yeah.
intended.
Look, traditions exist for a reason.
Yeah,
You know?
no, we're going to do it. We're going to make traditional Christmas wreaths, and the only place I know to get actual old school bulbs. Well, since Trump's recent incandescent plastic straws or executive order, I might be able to get those Christmas bulbs by this year. But the reason why I'm surprised is when I was putting this show together this morning, I was talking with Valine in Discord chat, and she's like, "Drunkle's going to get that." I'm like, "What makes you say that?" And she's like,
Really?
"Yeah, yeah." And I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because I think I remember him mentioning it before." And it's like, okay.
I'm so pleased with myself right now.
Yeah. No, it really is. Sin, great film. It 100%. I'm not even into horror films. It's a great suspense film. It's not really a horror film. It's a suspense film, and it's totally worth your time.
But
Check
it's
it
also
out.
like, because when I got it, you weren't like, I mean, there was no incredulity in your voice. It wasn't like, how the fuck did you get that? It was just, yeah, Black Christmas, and then, how did you get that? Like, I caught you, man. I got you in a human moment, Polly.
I'll have you know I've never had any such moment in my life. All right.
You have. It's documented. I'm not letting go, bro.
3-2. Moving on. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sin, you can do this. Boom. It's
The
obscure,
Hogfather.
obscure moment from the film.
The Santa Claus. With Tim the Toolman.
Oh,
Taylor.
chat's going to take this from you guys, man. I know someone's going to know
Yeah.
this. Takes place
Seems
on
like
another
something I don't
holiday,
recognize.
an American holiday, having to do with small ground-dwelling, fur-bearing mammals.
Groundhog's Day?
Here you go.
Thanks.
It's Groundhog Day.
Killing. Was it actually? Oh,
Yeah,
God, that's
it
the
is.
homeless guy. Oh, my God, yes. Well done, Sin.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Oh, right. See, I said the Hogfather, just like a...
Oh, Zombie Teddy got it. There. I was waiting for someone to get it. It's Scrooge. Well, no, wait. Zombie Teddy didn't get it. It was Green Badger Outdoors got it. It's Scrooged, not Scrooge. Zombie Teddy.
Bill Murray Scrooge. Well, hang on. So is it Scrooge or Scrooged?
Scrooged. Verb.
It is the Bill Murray.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill Murray discovers this guy, a homeless guy, frozen in the sewer system because he refused to go stay at the homeless shelter.
What a dick. Did it to himself, really.
Oh,
didn't
Zombie Teddy, so close. You know what I think? He probably hit the D and it just didn't take. You know how that happens.
it?
Okay, so chat takes it. The Shining.
Yeah. I'm shitting all over this game.
All right. Well, you know, you can still come from behind, tie it all up. You ready? Here's your last chance.
All right.
Boom.
Alien vs. Predator.
Ah, Drunkle takes it.
It's again another one I never saw.
You never saw him.
Oh,
got my
mate,
first-
you got to watch that.
Oh, it's terrible. They become friends.
It's so shit. It's good.
I think I'm averse to cold movies.
Divine Petulance is like, me, what about me? Did you get it
It's
first?
a legitimate grade.
Oh, yeah, you did. Wait. Okay, well, so Chat still wins, but Divine Petulance was the one that won it for you guys. You're right. I see you there. And he even capitalized Scrooged. Wow. Yeah, I love Scrooge too. It's one of the,
They did a sequel?
you lose just for that.
Ah.
You've lost
Alien
twice.
versus Predator
I
2.
just-
Predator.
Yeah, but I also won.
All right,
here
here's-
the Irish.
So do you want to do all or nothing for the last one?
Sure.
Drunkle's ahead in points, but he's already lost twice by my reckoning, so we should just...
I'll just take the W.
Will you? That's very generous of you. All right, here we go. Ready? Boom.
What? So why ask? if
Die
I don't
Hard.
get a choice?
2.
Die Hard
The
2.
Christmas movie
Oh,
version.
you're lucky you threw that 2 in there. It is Die Hard 2.
Why
Die Harder.
ask? Do you want to go all or nothing if I don't get a choice? What you meant was we're going all or nothing.
Well, okay, here's the... Well, take your pick. It's 3-2, and Sin just tied it up, and I don't have a tiebreaker, which means we're going to have to flip a coin. So either let him
Do
have
I
it or
flip the coin?
roll it all on a coin.
I'll flip the coin.
All right, hold on.
No, I'm flipping the coin.
No, you can't be trusted.
I can't be.
All right. I got a coin. Is it Eagle or Patriot? Because we got a freedom
Yeah,
coin
Patriot.
here.
Patriot here. Always go floating head.
Patriot. It is
Wait, how can
Patriot.
he be trusted? Oh.
Do
I
you-
take it all back.
Do you
He
hear,
can
you
be
hear the
trusted.
oh? Like, oh, you could be honest. Like, did you?
Yeah, no, yeah, I believe him.
It was incredulous too.
Space herpes. Never seen it. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. I actually think that I like Die Hard 2 a little bit more than Die Hard. I know that's like sacrilege, but I think I do.
No, Die Hard 2 is very good.
It really is. It's pretty outstanding. And it has snow, which is important for Christmas movies.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Maybe we should just combine the best of both worlds. They should be viewed as 1 and 2, like together. You can't watch them independently, or shouldn't. What do you think?
Yes.
It's like someone says, "Oh, I watched Die Hard," and it's like, you mean both parts? Like, you know, you just didn't. No. Be like only reading the New Testament. Wait, you didn't read the Old? But, that kind of thing. They're meant to go together. That kind of, All right. Who wants to do some snooze?
Yeah, we can do some news.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it big. We're going to do it like we care.
All right.
Do it like it matters.
What do you like we care? Do we not care? Have we been pretending all this time?
Yeah.
Damn,
bro.
I'll start reading the emails you guys send me. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, I got 4K Drunkle up here. Everyone forgot.
Don't do that.
We have avatar upgrades. $25 up to upgrades any one of these fuckers. And by anyone,
oh, shit.
I mean,
we haven't done the evolutions in a while. Good shout, man.
Yeah, so they're there and they're available. They're still under there if anybody's interested. We got a Nightmare Drunkle, and we have upgrading Nightmare. Well, man, I got nightmares for both of you guys actually. 2 nightmares
I provide
each.
my own.
Yeah. And we have all the crotcheted ones, the crotcheted versions of us and everything.
They're all up there. 25 apiece, you say, Polly?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a goddamn bargain, sir.
And you get to see, talk shit, get shot. You can get hit with the 5th, and so on. Rotten Corpse, the MP5 shooting blanks without the adapter is annoying. Just like the Glock 7. Oh, yeah, the Glock 7 is easily the worst part of that movie. It's a Glock 7. It's made of plastic. Make it through a metal detector costs more than you make in a month.
Now you can just build one if you have a 3D printer.
Well, they haven't figured out a way to make a plastic barrel yet. That's a great way to blow yourself up, making a plastic barrel. Hey, Polly, can I call in my upgrade? Your call? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. Sure. What are we going to do? 4K Drunkle, or we'll go, I know. Boom.
Oh, he's got one on. He's got one in the bank, has he?
He already put one in.
Nice.
Yeah, 25 in, and boom. There's crocheted Pennywise Drunkle. Looking good.
Thank you.
Okay, snooze. Boom. Let's do it. Boom. Woman named Soon Bang charged with running New Jersey sex parlor.
I told you she wasn't a masseuse.
We're starting classy here today, folks. Very classy. It's just.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
He's so good.
What about in the
I'll tell
Line
you
of
what,
Fire,
though.
the
I went to
Resident
one of
Evil?
these little Asian massage parlors once, and I don't know what this lady did to my back, but I felt like I was... I walked out of there, and I felt like I had the back of a 20-year-old.
In the trunk of your car. You tell him Steve Dave for $4.50 and a stray bird strut, which, I mean, honestly, it never gets old. I love it every time it plays.
You know my favorite
Says,
part of
well,
it? It's not that. It's not that. Yeah, it is. It is. It's the.
Yeah, that's mine as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he lifts his little bird chin up.
Yeah,
like
his neck gets
song,
long, and he
man.
goes. It's great.
Get the vibrato in there as
Yeah.
well. Like, God damn it. It's some fucking Celine Dion shit. He says, well, won in the game, sir, but the math seemed a bit childish. Math! Grow up and solve your own problems. Well, there's no need now, buddy, because you've just given me $4.50, which is a beer for the evening. Thank you very much, Steve Dave.
And speaking of Streamlabs, you could spot, in case you're curious, all of our donation links below for Drunkle, Sinatra, and myself. Yeah, our Streamlabs links are down there. If you haven't hit the like button already, please do so. And if you want to continue on to do something that can help us out, and it really would, you're listening in the future, by all means, leave a comment, because I get to read them all and respond to most. And
Save the algorithm.
yeah, tickle the algorithm. Tickle it. It works for us. And also can help with the algorithm by going over to X with the excerpt that I sent out earlier, saying that we were going live. So just retweeting that or liking it. Go a long way to helping us. So we would appreciate it. So yeah, Soon Bang.
That's
Promise?
kismet.
Yeah. Soon Bang, 63, is charged with second-degree money laundering, third-degree...
63.
No!
She got started soon. Okay.
She
Third-degree...
doesn't have much time left. Of course it's got to be soon.
Third-degree promoting prostitution and engaging in prostitution. I bet they really split those charges as many ways as they can.
Yeah.
Bang, also known as Cindy.
Fuck off.
Soon Cindy?
Cindy, come on. It's like when you get like a phone call from someone who's clearly in India, like a scam caller. They're like, "Hello, my name is Scooter. I hear you have a problem with your computer."
My
Like, your
favorite.
name ain't Saeed. Shut up. That ain't your name.
watch Kit Boga, and he gets the calls from calls those guys all the time. We're like, "Hello, my name is Peter Johnston."
Oh my god. Here you go. You go in this parlor. You go. Oh, well, you can go with Cindy if you want. Like, oh yeah, Cindy. That sounds good. She's 63. She's Asian. Oh.
A real name is Bang. Oh.
Right,
This is like
yeah.
a Simpsons moment where it's
good.
like, you know,
That's
yeah,
bad.
it's
That's good.
the sprinkles are also cursed. Exactly. It's one of them things. Boom, Ken Batter says the new Drunkle looks cute. Oh, I thought you were talking about the yeah. He's even got a balloon.
Going to the floating gym.
He's got a balloon. You know, but you know, you hold that thought. Now, the Oasis Spa price list, that's the thing I was most surprised as. A 1 hour body massage, $70. 90 minutes for a body massage is $100. 1 hour foot massage, $50. And
Right.
30-minute body massage plus 30-minute foot massage, $60. Which one is the entendre? The feet?
Yeah, no point.
Whatever is the most
blow
money.
job.
That's 90-minute body massage. And I would assume that, well, I would assume body includes feet, right?
Not if they can sell it separately.
Okay, so I assume, because it looks like it's another $30 plus feet, so it'd be $130 for a 90-minute body massage plus feet, $130.
This conversation makes me uncomfortable.
I'm just surprised that they got the price list here, because usually you don't see that.
It's all code, isn't it? It's all code. I think, especially at the age of 63 as well, like, fucking hell. You're probably getting a discount on a blowjob just because the poor old woman's just glad to have a hot drink.
Nice, Daryl Odell. Soon Bang contains potassium benzoate. That's bad.
That's bad.
Nice. Good for you for looking that up. Or just remembering it. Okay, moving along, because we got to get this. How much longer there, Drunkle? I want to...
I've got 3 minutes, sir. 3 minutes.
Shut up. Seriously?
That's all I need with someone called Soon Bang.
All right. Well, we're going to do it. Drunkle has been...
It is actually for Asian reasons as well. I keeping it topical, you know.
Drunkle has been exposed. We are going to do the story. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, you got one for me? Oh.
We have more than one for you.
Oh, really?
we got one where it's scouring the internet every now and then. You can come across your online friends online in their real life. Has anyone ever wanted to see Drunkle? Well, there he is. He was arrested.
Oh my God.
Drunken gardener burgled elderly woman's home after handbag theft spree. Drunkle exposed as a bag snatcher and of elderly people.
God, that looks so much like me.
He was burgling old ladies in he says, where do you say you're from? Derby? Derbyshire.
Where I say I'm from. You mean where I'm from, right?
Derbyshire is where he's from. And the pub he's been hanging out.
I am a building.
Holy shit.
And the pub he's been hanging out this whole time at, guys, the Sir Nigel Greasley pub.
Oh,
Sir
Nigel.
Nigel Greasley.
What the? Oh, man, this isn't real. This can't be real.
You tell him, Steve Dave, and here you go. Can't leave the guy who introduced me to AAA from Tucker Tuesday. Much love to you and the family, buddy. No Fustonia. Oh, so that means it's not gay. Thank you.
Polly, I'm legitimately so fucking impressed with this.
Well, you can thank Valine and her Twitter fingers and her deep-seated malaise with the world and anger towards you, sir, because she was able to...
This is amazing.
I know. That's uncanny. It really is.
Dude, this cat, I'm still convinced this ain't fucking real.
You got an
It looks
AI
like an
article
AI
generator.
face.
Yeah.
AI-generated drunken uncle, right?
No, it really is. It's the...
Drunken gardener.
I don't know how to say it. Leicestershire?
Where is it? Oh, it's Leicestershire.
Leicestershire. It's Leicestershire
Yeah.
Live. .com or .co.uk. And it's a
Christ.
so you know. Sonia, thank you for the $5. For God's sake, please make that the new Drunkle upgrade. Way ahead of you, brother. Way ahead of you.
I'm actually editing that for Monday now. Like as we speak, I'm doing the floating head.
Yeah, this face with I got it in Photoshop, wasn't able to finish it. I got one eye bulging with a blown out pupil and everything. It's great.
Oh, I was just going to use the head. All right.
Millard stole a handbag and fraudulently used a bank card.
Whoa.
Just
Not actually me, guys.
of a vulnerable after burgling the home of a vulnerable elderly woman while drunk. Millard targeted multiple shops with a stolen car before entering a woman's home in Leicestershire border, where he had been employed as a gardener. The 41-year-old snatched a handbag from a seat outside the Sir Nigel Greasley pub in Market Street.
Jesus Christ.
He then embarked on a spending spree, making several fraudulent transactions at local shops using the bank card from the stolen bag, Derbyshire police said yesterday.
That is insane.
It's great, isn't it? And
I'm so happy.
everyone needs to stop saying burgled. Journalists need to stop saying burgled because it sounds like butt stuff.
It does.
Oh, I never thought about it like that, but you're
Booty
onto
burgled.
Yeah. You see what you see what I mean? It's like
ass burglar, I guess.
It's like, hey baby, it's my birthday. How about I get to burgle you? That kind of thing. Like it just
In the bum.
well, it's implied burgle. It just
A bum burglar.
yeah.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
So there you go.
No, I'm
This
just
is why I want to make sure you're around
People be,
because
innit?
we were going to expose you publicly, and so it just
Yeah, I'm glad I was there for that. Yeah, but I was saying Drunken Gardener. I mean, new channel.
where you give your tips and tricks on growing tomatoes and marijuana. It's just
Probably. yeah, burying bodies.
I like how this guy has shaved the sides of his head very carefully with a set of clippers, but then look at the top of his head.
Yeah, he's got for the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, he's got
It
a
did
Krusty
not
the Clown
work.
poof going on in the middle. It's just
Right.
burgled,
What a
buggered,
shame.
same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, column A, a lot of column B
yeah.
for booty.
All right, so there it is, the Sir Nigel Greasley pub. I should put that outside the window. Like when you look outside the window there, you see the Sir Nigel Greasley pub right back there.
I mean, because on Mondays I have drunkles because we're in the bar. I might be changing that to Sir Nigel Greasley.
I mean, that name sounds made up, right? It's just perfect.
He was a famous gardener, Polly. Right.
All right. So you're out?
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. That's made my evening. The Foxley Duke Council, Jesus Christ, for $2 says, we disavow any Millard not associated with the Foxley Duke family. Hashtag not our Millard. Thank you very much, guy. Yeah, you got my back. Right, guys, people in the chat, enjoy the rest of the stream. Polly, Sinatra, do a good job. And I'll see you
Indeed.
all Friday.
Okay, keep your nose straight.
Unlike that cunt.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
Oh yeah, so much. That nose has been punched a few times. Yeah, look at that deviation, man. You see that?
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking intense. Okay. Okay, Sin. So let's move on to American stuff because
All right.
Boom. Oh shit. Video capture. Police department to introduce first fleet of Cybertrucks. It will stop bullets. Look at that gold-plated.
I thought they were all small arms proof.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to promote why they want it. They even came up with their own 3D rendering of it to go, it could be like this.
You know what? That looks pretty dope.
Okay. No, this is not the cyberpunk I wanted. I wanted cyberpunk, but I didn't want
No.
this. I wanted, flying cars and sexy female assassins. This is not it.
No, it's not. But I still think it looks cool.
I mean, are you trying to tell me in a few short years, this is the cyberpunk police vehicle that's going to be chasing me?
It will be chasing me.
One, it will be designated as a SWAT vehicle. Like, I should tell you about like a poli-sci theory that I developed and wrote up, where it's like, if you fund police to take on a particular threat at a certain heightened level, like let's say very technically adept and tactically adept opponents like modern Islamic terrorists, okay? And you got like a police force like the New York City Police Department, okay? NYPD has anti-aircraft missiles at their disposal.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's the level of technical and tactical opposition that they're facing. You know what I mean? It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Those
They're going to start.
That gets used first and most often against the lowest ranking criminals that they can find to justify the expenditure to begin with.
Yeah.
And people look at it as somebody said, what you've basically done is demonstrated critical legal theory. That, like, things are done for certain reasons, but end up targeting the lowest in society. I'm like, no, that's the Marxist in you talking. That's not at all what I said. They don't want to lose their fancy toys. They don't want to lose their higher budget. So therefore will burn through it. So they can't catch a terrorist every day. Like I said, the terrorists are, like, some of them are pretty tactically smart.
It's the hammer seeing every problem as a nail.
Right. And going out and seeking a nail so they don't take your fancy new hammer away. Exactly.
Yes.
And so you're going to go try and find a nail, if you're one of them, right, to justify the fancy hammer you got. And it's like, you're not going to spot one of these tactically smart terrorists that you were funded for. So, fuck it, jaywalker, good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not good. I see that happening right here. Like LVPD, Las Vegas Police Department, you really need this?
They're probably the only ones that could really make the claim for it.
You don't think NYPD could? I think that they've got maybe we don't want to know about the secret vehicles that they have that are just kind of like,
Yeah, they probably already have it.
Yeah. SWAT already has MRAPs, though. Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? I see your point. They've got shit. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen it. The various battering rams and the very low speed but high torque engine, small. I don't know what they're called. Someone in chat will be able to, like, tell me, because they're veterans like that and they're smart like that with their quick typing. They're really slow moving vehicles. They're small armor personnel carriers, and they can rip the frame right off of the front of a house when they're dragging the metal protective doors off that people have bothered to bolt into the frame of the house, and end up tearing the whole front of the house right off, just yanking that door off. It's like, holy shit, you can't do that with no regular vehicle. It doesn't have the traction with the ground, and it doesn't have the power in the engine to pull that off, but those do. And it's like, well, you guys already have those. What do you need more for? And it's because, look at it, it's angular and cool, bro. And it's, I don't know, a Bobcat. Yeah, a Bobcat would work.
A Bobcat would do the trick.
They have, oh, you guys weren't kidding. They actually have armored Bobcats. Mystic Fox and Valine are both. Whoa. That's frightening. I thought you were telling jokes. Carol Soldier, thank you for the buck. The gun tuber, Brandon Herrera. Oh, I know Brandon Herrera. He's super cool.
Yeah.
He's a little more into Kalashnikovs than I'll ever be, but yeah, he's super cool, no question. Attached a Browning M2 to a Cybertruck. The video is awesome to watch. All right. Look forward to seeing that on Friday. Sin?
I will keep an eye out.
Well, I thought you would just like run, go grab it because that's how you roll. Okay, boom, moving along. Entire police force put on leave after chief and 4 officers are arrested on multiple charges. The Coleman.
So they said everybody's going down.
Yeah. This is I was joking about this early or late last week with some poli-sci friends. It's like the Trump administration seems to be on the theory of, like, get rid of them all and we'll slowly bring back the ones who didn't do nothing as the investigation progresses, as opposed to leave them all there and we'll slowly get rid of the ones that were wrong as the investigation progresses. They're going, like, I don't know if I'm entirely, considering we're talking about the federal government, we're talking about the government in general, I think the former is better than the latter. Assume that there's more waste than there is legitimate expenditure and go from there.
Start from scratch and we'll bring the people who were fined back.
Yeah, and back pay them. 100%. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you were put on leave for no good reason. Well, enjoy the vacation. You certainly are going to be paid for your time because there was no just cause for getting rid of you.
They could do.
No, I don't see a problem with that at all. It's like, well, it's going to make us all look bad. Not if everyone knows that's the status quo.
Yeah.
I would think. Okay, so Coleman County. I love the idea that it's called Coleman and they just culled the whole department. The entire police force of an Alabama city was placed on leave after 5 officers, including the police chief and one of their spouses, were indicted by a grand jury and arrested on multiple charges. Huntsville Mayor Jim Sawyer announced that late Thursday the employees of the city's police department were being placed on administrative leave as of 5 p.m. in Espanol. No, I don't speak Espanol. Even though my CV says differently, but don't you mind. The mayor's announcement came a day after the Huntsville police officers, including the chief, were indicted by a Coleman grand jury and arrested on multiple charges that stem from the August 2024 death of 49-year-old Christopher Willingham, a 911 dispatcher who was found dead in his office. An autopsy determined Willingham died of a drug overdose, specifically the combined toxic effects of fentanyl, gabapentin, diazepam, amphetamine, carispadol, and methocarbamol. Okay, I know what fentanyl is. Very powerful painkiller, analgesic, etc. Diazepam is it's an anti-anxiety drug. It's a mild anti-anxiety drug. Amphetamine, we all know what that is. And methocarbamol is a muscle relaxer, a very powerful muscle relaxer. Dude, you were a walking circulatory pharmacy, man. Grand jury determined that Williamson's death was the direct result of negligence and disregard for life by the police department. The district attorney says the evidence room was not secure and was routinely accessed by individuals who were not authorized to do so. The room had a large hole in the wall, and a broom was frequently used by individuals to access evidence through the hole. Oh, the large hole, the hole, look, there's the hole. You mean a whole damn cinder block's missing?
Jeez.
So this guy was high on all the drugs he could steal from the evidence lockup.
Yeah.
Fuck. Kelso,
Good
Willowbanks,
Lord.
Marlin, Shellnut, and Kelso, ages 33, 37, 51, 39, and 44, respectively. And the wife of 63, who interestingly is more than a decade older than the next oldest person she was arrested with. Eric Kelso. Eric Kelso, you're 33 years old. No, wait, I did that wrong. You're 44 years old and your wife is 63. Indeed, this man has no neck.
It's true. This man has no balls.
Uh-huh. Nice. I'm glad you picked up top. The grand jury recommended the henceforth police department will be immediately disbanded, calling it a more criminal organization than a law enforcement agency. Whoa. Fuck. Can you imagine living in this place and you're reading this and you're like, I've been telling them for years. That can't be good for the wall. Yeah.
Wild.
Fuck structural integrity. The roof's going to fall in. We need access to our drugs. And I'm sure they were quick to make sure all that evidence made it into evidence. I'd love to see the urine and blood analysis of all of these guys when they were brought in. They were probably all high as fuck too. With their now deceased friend, the 911 operator. Because you have to imagine that, like, okay, so it was just a 911 operator, 5 cops, and one of their wives. No, you have to imagine it was like the entire 911 reporting staff, the EMTs, the fucking medical examiner, you know. The whole force is just yeeted. Okay, this is one of those stories where I want to keep it open in the ongoing windows of tabs just to, like, follow it up, because that's fascinating, man. Holy shit. Now, speaking of incredibly criminal, if not wildly untoward behavior, boom. More than 100 intelligence staffers will be fired sending sexually explicit texts in NSA chat rooms, Gabbard says.
So what, were they just sexting each other?
Oh, you didn't hear about this? Man, they're
No.
buzzing each other's buttholes and all kinds of shit, man. It just...
Whoa.
Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, said Tuesday she ordered the firing of more than 100 intelligence officers who allegedly engaged in sexually explicit conversations in the National Security Agency's internal chat rooms that were set up under DEI programs. Boom! The thing that bugs me about this is it's like, who exactly did you fire or what? Because it's like, intelligence staffers are different than intelligence officers in a big way.
Yeah.
So it's like, what
Right,
were they a
pencil
mixture
push-
of both? Because you use them sort of interchangeably here.
It's like pencil pushers versus people who actually do stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, very much so. Like staffers are often hired contractors that have a security clearance, but not of the compartmentalized nature that others might. You know what I mean? So
Okay, that makes
deeper
sense.
scope analysis, longer background check, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, you're civilians that are hired to come in there. You work at the NSA, so which is under the DOD, the Department of Defense, but you're not a DOD employee. You're just a contractor with them. You're straight up a civilian. You know, that kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
like, which one was it? Like, just how creepy are these creeper fuckers? Okay, key facts. An interview with Fox News, Jesse Waters. You misspelled his name, but that's okay because he's annoying. Gabbard said over 100 people from across the intelligence community that contributed to and participated in what really is an egregious violation of trust. U.S. top intelligence official told Waters, misspelled again, but that's okay because fuck him, that the workers in question were brazen in using the NSA platform intended for professional use to conduct this kind of really, really horrific behavior. Gabbard said she put out a directive on Tuesday that these workers were to be terminated from their roles and have their security clearances revoked. Boom! Right-wing activist Christopher Rufo had first reported on the matter on X earlier on Tuesday, noting that the DNI sent out a memo ordering all intelligence agencies to identify employees involved in these chats. Gabbard responded to Rufo's tweet, saying the memo had been sent and added, "We know who they are. Action is underway."
So they are not fucking around.
No. Can you imagine? Like, has it even been 30 days of the Trump administration yet?
Yeah, it probably just barely.
Just passed, right? Yeah, because the 20th, right? The 26th. So just over a matter of weeks. You don't need this. You fucking kidding me? They don't need this. It's like time to bring down the IRL ban hammer. We call it being fired.
Yeah.
While Gabbard did not offer any details exactly what was said in the messages, her spokesperson Alexa Henning said on X that the memo targets employees who participate in the NSA's obscene, pornographic, and sexually explicit chat rooms. The NSA is aware of the posts that appear to show inappropriate discussions by IC personnel, IC collaboration platforms, and are intended to drive mission outcomes. Potential misuse of these platforms by a small group of individuals does not represent the community. Investigations to address the misuse of government systems are ongoing. Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
I wonder if
this is far less egregious than the NSA employees that were all busted looking up people they were dating, people that were dating their daughters, using the prison programs and domestic oversight programs that they had lied about having but totally had, to just look in on anybody. People that they had swiped in the correct direction on, they were looking up before they contacted them. It's like, it's not Backpage. What are you doing? It's not a dating service, but it's like, fuck you, I can do what I want. I think that was far more egregious than this, and there wasn't a massive set of firings with that. They just tried to muffle it.
Yeah, it's an extreme misuse of power by people who thought they were going to be untouchable.
Yeah, I agree. Why? Guys, Signal, WhatsApp. No, if Batman or the NSA is after you, there's not much you can do to hide for long. You can do a pretty good job of evading them with Signal. Its encryption's pretty tight. The app, I mean. It's one of the few apps that's okayed for use throughout the intelligence community on your personal phone, because its encryption is pretty strong. I'm not saying that Batman or the NSA can't eventually crack it if they want to. Of course they can. But that's not the point. The point is they didn't even take those basic steps. I get it. Like, you know, the NSA headquarters is a giant Borg cube of intimidation. I've never seen a giant black cube that it is. It's a super ultra Faraday cage. Like, signals do not go out or come in. And it's like, are you so desperate to talk sex nonsense with your fucking little buddies online that you can't wait till you're off work to do it on a off-the-shelf free encrypted app? You have to do it at work.
It's insane. Like, you can wait to get home to be a pervert.
That's the quote for the ages, man. Wow, you can. You're right. I
know it's hard, but you can do it.
No pun intended. So, I mean, you know Slate, right?
Yeah.
Lefty. Speaking of the word egregious, I think a lot of their coverage is... You want to see one of the most egregious things that I've seen them publish?
Sure.
I mean, this is how desperate. This is how desperate, okay? What's a botched penis implant? Elon Musk almost certainly doesn't have one. Unfortunately, I found out what it would look like if he did.
What? This makes... What?
Yeah. Like, they don't want to get sued. He almost certainly doesn't have one. Now, here's what it would look like if he did. What? Is this... I'm not going to scroll down and show you.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
So they're talking about Elon's wiener because they can.
Yeah. As Musk's brutal disfiguration of the federal government takes hold, a fleet of ship posters have floated the idea that he has a botched penis implant, which they assert is why they assert, not us. We're just talking about what's going on social media. I said they were ship posters. Yeah.
Why is the first thing they always do is turn it into something about someone's wiener?
Because they're sex weirdos, man. They really are a bunch of fucked up people. Like, I have no doubt that if I hung out at Slate headquarters, if I hung out at, let me think, like Mother Jones, if I hung out at New York Magazine headquarters, you would encounter conversations all the time that would creep you right the fuck out.
Probably.
No,
and I'm a fucking pervert, and I'm weirded out.
Disfiguration. I know. So you connected. You don't like... Elon Musk took away your free federal money funneling to your lefty weirdo causes around the globe. Now remember, keep in mind, they hated the idea of exporting American culture around the world. They hate that. Right? This is American cultural imperialism. This is white supremacy. Now let's go convince a bunch of black and brown ancient cultures that transgenderism is the way. Think about it. You fucking hypocrites.
It's almost like they need to put tens of millions of dollars into gender neutral language in other countries.
Yeah. But wait a minute. Isn't that American cultural imperialism? Wouldn't that...
It is just the other way.
Yeah, but it's fine because we're doing what's in their best interest. We're trying to update their backwards culture. Wait, when we tell you that we don't like them because they explode, that's racist. But you think that they should let go of their bygone thing of throwing the gays off buildings because that's backwards. Okay. And the American taxpayer should pay for it secretly. And if a guy tries to stop it, obviously he's got a disfigured penis. I can't believe that sentence just came out of my mouth, but that's what's happening here.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. It would be like hanging out in an NSA chat room. Right. Right. Okay. Boom. Port Moody driver nabbed for going 123 kilometers an hour in a 50 zone. So this is up in Canada, over on the left coast, the west coast. Now, what I thought was interesting is, so somebody had taken his keys earlier on in the evening, and I'm like, okay. He did one of the quick fast rentals, the cars that are deposited around town and you just walk up to them, So he's got the app. He gets a ride home and immediately gets one of those cars and is driving back to pick up his own vehicle now. Still drunk.
Jesus.
That's why he was speeding. He was so pissed
What
that
an
somebody had taken his
idiot.
keys. He was going more than twice the speed limit. 2.5 times the speed limit almost to get back to his car to drive it away. So he just took the ride home to get his spare set of keys.
What an asshole.
If I were drunk and I was home by that point, why wouldn't you just go to sleep?
Yeah, just go to bed. And you could do this all in the morning.
Right.
And not have a news article written about you.
Right. And be facing was probably a pretty hefty fine. You got
Again, asshole.
Yeah. Boom. Traditional Korean medicine practitioners vow to use x-rays following court ruling.
Good for them.
Doesn't that sound scary to you?
Like they weren't doing it before.
They vow to use x-rays. So it's like, yeah, okay, so you sit here and I'm going to step behind this giant shield and I'm going to buzz you for the next 20 minutes. That's actually not what's going on. They're x-raying like, oh, you got a broken bone? Well, some powdered deer antler will help you with that. That's actually what it's for.
I'm not buying it.
No?
They should have been using it all along.
Okay, maybe, but medicine itself don't work. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I just like the headline. It was like, they vow to use it. It sounds like, they're going to, they didn't let us
They're going to
use.
start making the patients eat it.
Yeah, they didn't let us use gamma rays. All right, fine. X-rays it is. We'll move down the spectrum until eventually you accept it. I hate that the word spectrum doesn't refer to wavelength, but other weird shit. Isn't that strange?
Yeah. Gender and autism.
Yeah. Fuck, man. We're losing words at a rapid pace. It just... You try and tell someone that your plants are engrossed in turgid. You'll sound filthy.
You do sound filthy.
I know. Who was he? How did he get there? Wetsuit may hold the key to a mystery of a body found in a reservoir.
I think he got there by floating.
President Trump holds
I'm
cabinet
going to
meeting with Elon Musk in attendance. It's happening now. CNN, you're never going to come back. Ever.
No, they're done.
Yeah,
You guys are done.
Yeah. I mean, MSNBC has a better chance of coming back than you. Seriously, they do. Because they've got like at least a built-in audience of lunatics. You guys were... What you have is hotel lobbies and airport waiting rooms.
You alienated your own lunatics.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
So in the middle of Wales, at the Clairwen Reservoir, this man was found floating in it.
It's wonderful callback.
Yeah, it's priceless. Okay. Boom. Police identified the extra large sized wetsuit as the Agile design made by Zone 3, which is advertised on its manufacturer's website as suitable for those new to open water, swimming, or triathlon.
How are you going to say it's new? Like, oh, it's just this is for people who are new to it. How the fuck do you know?
Well, yeah. I guess because it's the Agile, so it's not particularly restricting. That for the moment is all they know. They don't know the man's identity, and they found no evidence of his personal belongings, any vehicle, or a bike he may have left on the banks of the reservoir, despite extensive searches. The nearest bus stop is about a 4-hour walk away, so it's unlikely he walked there in a wetsuit. Several signs around the reservoir warn against swimming there. It's very unusual for a body to be found in the reservoir. We find bodies here all the time. So it's just like, they don't know shit. He's just I think it was part of a botched heist.
You think?
Yeah, he was going to swim up a pipe and come out inside of like an art museum and steal, you know.
Oh,
You know,
I didn't think about that.
dun, 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 dun.
I think he had to like shed the wetsuit once inside, and he's got a perfectly pressed tuxedo.
You
under
nailed it. Exactly. He's going to walk into the high class soiree and you know, walk by a waitress with like martinis on her tray and just grab one and just stir the olive as he fixes his cufflinks and, you know.
Probably. Think you nailed it. I think we cracked this case.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Woman injured on Harry Potter theme park ride in California is awarded $7.25 million.
What happened to her?
Okay. I read through the story. All right. She carries on and on and on about here's what happened. And oh my God, they got a quota of 1,800 riders per hour. Blah, blah, blah. You know, the moving sidewalks, you know, the treadmills. She was walking and right at the place where you're supposed to like stop expecting the floor to be moving. That's got giant markers and signs that the floor is no longer going to be moving. Have you ever noticed how many assholes trip right there?
Yes, and I have been one of those assholes.
Well, she was one of those assholes, and she hurt her spine. The 74-year-old Arizona woman had a spine injury she suffered in a fall while exiting the Harry Potter and Forbidden Journey ride at Universal Studios Hollywood. Pamela Morrison was getting seated on the popular attraction with her grandson, and she, you know, it would have cost them like 4 seconds to stop it, but instead they wanted to keep the ride moving no matter what to make its quota of 18 riders per hour. Lawyers for Universal Studios Hollywood argued that Morrison was focused on her grandson and not watching where she was stepping, so the fall was her fault. Considering how many grown adults that are watching, I've seen trip because they don't seem to have, you know, the ability to remain upright.
I want to know who, if not her fault, then whose? Because it ain't the fucking theme parks.
Like, I gotta say, if somebody was like screaming at her, so therefore, like, or distracted her right as she reached the end or something, maybe, like, I'm trying to figure out how this is not your own fault. You know what I mean? And I could understand injury insurance. Like, okay, our patrons, if they get injured here, we cover their hospital bills and time off work or whatever. That's what you have insurance for.
Yeah, you give them a couple of bucks.
But the idea of suing for $7.25 million, I mean, that makes me never want to have those things. Like if I owned an airport, oh, fuck it. Let them walk. This is not.
Yeah, we're just going to take it away from you now.
That was a worse walk-in impression. Leave me alone. I'm not even trying to. If I could do a walk-in impression, I'd do it all the time. I can't.
Same.
I know. I can't. I just. Boom. Wife of murdered missionary in Angola charged as co-author in the crime.
So she played a part in his death?
Yeah. They're over there
Explain.
doing Christian missionary work, and she plots. She is the person who orchestrated the crime. Well, co-authored it.
Explain.
February 24th, the lead pastor of the Lakes Area Vineyard Church said his wife, Jackie, was formally charged as co-author in the murder of her husband. Jackie will remain in custody and will be tried before a judge, likely within the next 6 months. Jackie was previously named by Angola law enforcement as the mastermind behind the murder. She was arrested in November 2024, while her alleged accomplices, now, this is going to be tragic. I want you to hold on, okay, Sin? It's going to be shocking news. Her alleged accomplices, Bernardo Isaac Elias, Ilisano Masaga Caillou, and Vin Diesel, were charged and arrested a short time later. I know. It's hard to find out. Vin Diesel has, in fact, taken up murder for hire. I know he hasn't been in a lot of films lately. I realize Fast and Furious has run its course. But yeah, murder for hire in Angola, brother. Come on. What are you doing?
Yeesh. Tough times out there, huh?
I know. But there it is in black and white. Vin Diesel.
I mean, it is all right there. And clearly he's also 23.
Yeah. See, this is why I wish Drunkle were still here, because I was going to bust his balls a little bit. Be like, this is why you read the text of the articles, Drunkle. This is
Yes. He's not here. We could just do it again Friday.
I'll send you the story. Just read it again
All right.
for laughs. Hey, everyone, it'll be like a birthday surprise. And then we'll both bust balls extra hard about the,
Yes.
read the shit. Okay. Fuck. I got so many stories. Let's just wrap it up. All these stories can be put away for later.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, look. This is why you read the. Okay, again, this is why you read the body of the story. Okay, gold grifters inside the growing scam using couriers to pick up gold bars from victims.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's.
Is this what happened to Fort Knox?
I hope nothing this sad, really sad, happened at Fort Knox. Probably one of the reasons I was so susceptible is what happened to me, Owen said, because he was, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and then COVID-19 comes along, all right? Okay. A pop-up message, this is a different person named Owen, received a pop-up message on his computer in 2023 saying his personal information was compromised and was told to call a phone number. Now, you ever had that? Windows 10 has been compromised.
Yeah.
Call number phone. Like it's all.
You can control alt delete out of it, by the way, if you don't know.
Yeah. Just try all the things before you assume that you've been ransomwared. Because you can really be ransomware where your shit's been encrypted, and that sucks. And my heart goes out to you if that happens to you. But hey, that a lot of the time is just the pop-up is just to make you think that's what happened. You know what I mean? They don't really they don't want to hire anyone to write the code to encrypt shit. It's a pop-up. So he fell for it and actually called the number. When he did, an individual posing as a federal agent said they would safeguard his money and instructed him to convert some of his savings into gold bars. Owen told ABC News. After weeks of communication, receiving what he thought was a letter from the FBI, Owen purchased $80,000 worth of gold bars. Quote, they told me to wrap it in a box with Christmas wrap paper. He then took the gold to a grocery store parking lot near his home, expecting to hand it over to a federal agent so the gold could be kept in a secure location. The car soon pulled up next to Owen. He placed the gold in the shoebox wrapped in Christmas paper in the back seat before the driver took off. He never saw the money again. Owen soon realized he was the victim of a scam. Really?
I am just floored that people actually fall for this.
You know what? I tend to agree with you, but when you're 79 years old and a veteran, you're 79. This is just this isn't any steps above. This is like Drunkle snatching purses. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's a little more orchestrated and there's a little bit more sophistication. You've got to have multiple people, but you're still snatching elderly people's belongings.
And I will shill the channel again if anybody here doesn't watch Kit Boga. I highly recommend it because he just takes these guys for a loop.
Oh man, the guy who's turned on hacked their own CCTV footage, live feeds.
Yeah, that's another great one.
Yeah. It's fun to watch. It's annoying to see how lackadaisical about it they all are. Oh, here we are in India. There's an entire bank of computers where people just come in and try and scam Westerners all fucking day. And you're damn right. They target the fucking elderly, and it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because, okay, they're not tech savvy. Well, they were born turn of the century. Last one.
Yeah, they got amazed by color TVs.
That's what I mean. Legitimately, we can all laugh. Like, how the fuck did you fall for this? It was a confidence scam, but you're not going to be able to pull that off for somebody in like their 30s or whatever, because well, let's face it, we're all jaded and distrustful of everything.
And not only that, but if I ever answer the phone and I hear, hello, I just hang it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be legitimately the IRS calling me going, oh, we made a mistake on your taxes, sir. We owe you $5,000. And it just click.
Scammer payback. Right, Brian Morris said. Thank you. That's another one. it's people do a lot of instant karma videos. It's not instant, but it's the best comeuppance, righteous divine justice that you can watch, man. It's you're doing the Lord's work, sir.
What's it called? Scammer payback?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up right now. There is one specific Kit Boga video I'm gonna throw in the chat for people to watch later.
Cool. Yeah, dude. Abacus is right. You know, the reason they're targeting old people because they want their life savings. It's like as if a 30-year-old has any money, Abacus says. And it's like, yeah, that's another sad part about it. They're targeting people with their inheritance money for their grandkids and their life savings.
Yeah.
It's worse than purse snatching. Now that I think about it, far worse. I just shut it, Punjab. Just pisses me off. All right, you want to move on to our titular article?
Sure.
All right, let's do this. Golden American Heist. Here we go. Prosecutors aim to flush out alleged golden toilet thieves in UK trial.
The purse snatchers moved up.
Yeah. This is
Where were the golden toilets?
They were, it's a good question. And again, read the fucking body of the article because
we've talked about this, haven't we?
Yeah, this is the, now they are finally going on trial. We talked about them stealing, but it didn't have any of those details.
Yes.
And that's what I found to be so interesting because I thought, okay, look at this. Why would you
we covered it like when it happened.
Why would you have a golden toilet? Like where if you sit down on it, your knees are smashing into the wall or the toilet paper dispenser. Like look at the awkward ass corner it's in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that kind of like pissed me off. Holy shit, that thing looks cold.
Dude, it'd be so fucking cold. You'd think they'd at least get like a heated bidet and paint it gold.
See, I thought these were buttons on the side originally, that it was like one of them Japanese toilets with like they're heated and they got airflow and, you know, bidet squirters and whatnot. But I don't know. That looks like shiny metal to me, man. I've got a feeling. If you got the money to make this is 4.6 million pounds, this fucking thing's worth.
Jeez.
So the question arrived, like, why is it there? Where the hell was it that they got it? And it was at the Winston Churchill family home. It was on display there. Winston Churchill's birthplace. 3 men went on trial in an English court on Monday for charges stemming from the heist of an 18-karat gold toilet that had been on display as an artwork in an exhibition at Winston Churchill's birthplace. The fully functioning toilet, a work titled America by Italian artist Musuro Catalan, was stolen from the Churchill family. Yeah, you know what? Churchill's mother was American, and I'm willing to bet so were the crooks. This was an American heist to get our gold back.
It is.
Yeah. Patriots, those men were.
God bless them.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, they hope that the trial is going to flush out more of the criminals involved. That these guys are
Please tell me they wrote flush out.
Yeah, that's the prosecutors aim to flush out alleged.
Oh yeah, you just said that. Jesus Christ. I was so distracted by everything else, I forgot what the headline was.
I just feel because this is NBC News, because it's NBC. Commie bastards. The fully functioning toilet, a work titled America, like they just had to put that there, right? Not the 4.6 million pounds or converted dollars that the thing is worth or whatever the fuck, right? Just put that there because
because
I just let out a breath of exasperation. Because they're just
when it comes to NPC, I don't blame you.
None of you bastards would have ever. Why is it the people that would never have had success anywhere but the Western world hate the West so much? Why is that?
Because it's profitable.
Like, what is it you hate? The freedom? The entrepreneurship? The respect for private property? What is it you hate so much? The freedom of worship? What gets to you?
It just gets some attention.
Bastards bug me. I may have mentioned that before, but yeah, they bug. All right, so there it is. Chat, if you have any questions in the last few minutes here while we're wrapping up, by all means, fire them off. We'll do our best to attempt to answer them or answer them in a voice of Drunkle. No, we won't do that because neither of us. I can't do a British accent. Can you?
No,
No.
it always ends up sounding Indian, which
Letting women vote. That's what they hate. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I remember when a professor handed out a there was a test where it had a long form written question, and here's a good example of how people who want to impart their politics into classwork can do so, like from the side, come at you diagonally. It wasn't a question that was weighted worth very much, but she just wanted to see who was going to answer what. It's like, in your mind, what is the year date that America became a democracy? 1776, 1791, or 1919? Explain your answer.
The 19th Amendment.
Yeah. And at 1776, Declaration of Vote for Independency from Britain, or 1791, ratification of the Constitution. And it's one of my friends, God bless her, actually wrote out this long answer where it was actually the Civil Rights Act of 1964 when gerrymandering, and I considered that it wasn't there as a possibility to be racist.
Ooh.
Because that's what the guarantee.
Spicy.
Yeah, I was like, it's a good thing you're female because you could get away with that shit. I thought that was
Yeah, you couldn't have gotten away with that.
No, that would have been how to put a target on your back.
That'd have been your ass.
Yeah, it's just how to screw yourself up royally. How was your movie Secret Asian Man doing? Not bad. It's not quite the John Woo action Hong Kong classic I hoped it was going to turn out to be, but it's doing much better than undercover African American. That's just Did you hear they're doing a sequel to White Chicks?
I did see that.
Isn't that demoralizing?
I don't know, man. The White Chicks get some stupid laughs out of me, so I might
Really?
give it a watch. Yeah.
I get the level of humor it's operating at, but I'm watching it. I was like, this is like, I appreciate dumb humor, but it was so dumb that I just couldn't vibe with it, man. I was just.
But see, I like that kind of shit, like the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, fucking Mallrats humor. I like that.
Do you see a huge difference between the first Clerks and Smith after that?
Yes, because the first Clerks was a passion project that he had like $30 to make it with.
Right. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
And then the second one, he's like, okay, I can kind of let loose and try to not be so artsy with it. A lot more piss and fart jokes.
Yeah, there really were.
And a lot more Jay and Silent Bob, too.
Oh, God, yes. Like, I thought that's what you were talking about when you said that. Like, in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, it's like, it had some moments, but it's like with all of the sexy lesbian thief group, whatever, like Kitty Pussy Play Ass, whatever her name was there.
Yeah, Pretty Pussy. That's where my $15 donation comes from. Is it Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back or Clerks 2? I think it's Clerks 2.
Oh, when they're you owe me, oh?
Yeah.
That's Clerks 2, I think.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
No, you're saying, was that Jay and Silent Bob or Clerks 2? And I'm like, I think that's Clerks 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Clerks 2. Oops. But yeah, that's where that comes from. Yeah, some of that, like when they're in the sewer with the monkey, and Jay's like, I'm gonna go back to my liberal city and talk about tales of hatred and bigotry from America's heartland, and it's your fault. And he's yelling at Will Ferrell.
Boo boo kitty fuck. That's it. Yeah, I made it way more complicated.
Let's hear an excuse for chasing Amy.
I like Clerks, and I you know what? I hear what you're saying about like trying to be artsy. Yeah, I guess, but it didn't get patronizing or up its own ass. But yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that was the vibe that I liked about it. That, like, yeah, it was shitty humor, but it's like the piss and fart jokes I think are done better by other comedians. So therefore, like, the very thing I liked about you, you seem to have left behind.
Yeah.
The only stuff I really dug about, like, Mallrats was good because the extent of the aimless conversations were hilarious and funny.
I love it.
All the comic book shit in it, really fucking funny.
Yeah, Michael. It's a Michael Roker. The fuck is his name? The dad.
Got me.
Oh my god, he was Daryl's brother in The Walking Dead. The guy in the Guardians of the G-Spot. Fuck. Super distinct voice.
Dennis Haysbert?
No.
Oh.
God. Someone in the chat's gonna know who I'm talking about. God damn it. Shelly's like, they were all terrible movies.
Nice, Shelly. They're all terrible.
It is Michael Roker.
Is it? Okay.
Who the fuck? I'm thinking of somebody else then. But yeah, he was good in that. Like, far from the pulse, up your own ass. Would you like
Michael
a
Rooker is
pretzel?
Oh, the guy who plays the investigator in JFK. The guy who turns on.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Whenever I say Michael Roker, I think of the dude with the weird face.
Oh, him. Steve Buscemi?
No, the actor who had all the shit done to his face. He was in Iron Man 2. He was the bad guy.
Yeah. I know exactly who you mean. The human train wreck.
Yeah.
Sin City. Yeah. Who had more prosthetics
it's Mickey
put on his
Rourke.
face. Yeah. Manilow? I have waffles. You asshole.
But yeah, Michael Roker. He was great in that. Ethan Suplee with the fucking image.
Okay, Chad, you guys are generally honest. So, Dennis Haysbert, the actor, really tall, dark-skinned black man. He's got a great voice. He played President David Palmer in 24. He was in a show called The Unit, where it's like, he wanted to be Jack Bauer, so signs on to the show called like it's like the Special Operations Unit. Was that show?
Wasn't that on like USA?
Yeah, like that's my question. Has anyone seen it? Is it worth watching? Because I love me some Dennis Haysbert, and I love action and shit like that. Like, or is that? It seems like it might be cheesy as shit. Because it's like it's on Stars, if you know what I mean. Like, who wants to watch that?
Yeah,
maybe it was
one of the best shows I've ever seen was on Cinemax. It was one of those shows. It's called Banshee.
Heard of it. And then,
dude, it's amazing.
There's lots of little low budget gems out there. So if you liked it, that's cool. It's like I loved Witchblade with Yancey Butler. Low budget, but it was, considering its budget, it was pretty faithful to the comics, and I liked it. Green Mile. No.
No, I don't think that's what we're.
Well, Green Mile is three names. Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan. Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan, who played Minute, the enforcer in the first Sin City, but then he tragically passed away. And then Dennis Haysbert takes over that role in the second Sin City.
Oh, okay, yeah. He was in another movie. It was a comedy about
He's the Allstate
restaurant.
He trust Allstate. He's that guy.
Yeah.
Because they hired him for the voice and the fact that he could be trust us, dude.
What was that movie about the restaurant that he did?
Okay, Bobby Atkins, tell me what you think. He's like, my family just watched The Unit. Okay, and?
Okay, but what about it?
Yeah, was it cheesy? Was it good? Was it manageable? You tell me. Because I've read some reviews and people, it's the internet. It's hot or cold. People are like, it's so fucking stupid. Other people like, it's the greatest thing ever made. And it's like, oh, you're all bots, aren't you? Aren't you? That's right. And he played God in Lucifer. Yes, he did.
Banshee is awesome. If you've not seen Banshee, that is it's a heist show
You
that turns into
50%
this
sold me.
whole other thing. So I'll give you the elevator pitch of the first episode.
Shoot.
Dude gets let out of jail for committing an insane heist, and he let the girl go because he was in love with her, and he's going to get the diamonds from the girl, and he witnesses the girl tells him to go fuck himself, that she doesn't have it anymore.
Okay.
And she's got a wife, or she's got a husband and kids and all this stuff. So he goes, all right, I guess I'll go fuck myself. And he goes to leave, and he shows up at a bar where the new sheriff is coming into town, and nobody knows who he is except the barkeep and him.
Uh-huh.
And these people come in, they try to rob the bar, they kill the sheriff. So this guy's like, oh, because I'm the new sheriff now. And he just takes over as sheriff of this town. You never learn the entire span of the show. You never learn the guy's actual name.
Huh. How long did this run
Dude,
for?
it is such a good fucking show.
How long did this run for?
4 seasons.
4 seasons. Okay.
And
that's not a mega
involved.
commitment. You can just, that's bingeable,
The mafia's in it. It's got great fight scene. Dude, it's such a good fucking show. Lily Simmons gets fully frontal in it.
What was this on?
Cinemax.
Cinemax. Okay. Yeah, I was like full frontal. Really? Banshee is awesome. Cheshire Smurf. And Cheshire Smurf has had some good taste. That's why I was asking Bobby Atkins, because he had. So Brian Morissette says meh. Is that for Lucifer, or Bobby Atkins says it was fun but stupid, the unit? And it's like, okay, all right. It's worth trying out a few episodes then. Fun but stupid. Okay, I'll check it out and see.
Yeah, just give it a go.
Yeah. It ain't and never will be any kind of 24, because good God was 24 awesome. That's my favorite TV show of all time,
I know, I gotta watch it.
Yeah. And people say not Star Trek, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Star Trek's not a TV show. It's a cultural phenomenon.
Cheshire says it's a brutally violent show.
Banshee was?
Banshee.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is.
Meh, the unit. Okay. Yeah, Brian Morissette has had some good taste too, so it's like that's not encouraging. Okay, well, fun but stupid and meh, that kind of syncs up. So yeah, we'll see. I'll check it out and let you know maybe by Friday. I'll find out, because if I just got to grab a couple episodes, I'll go to perfectly legitimate sites and check it out.
Give it a little watch.
Yeah. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the
the half hour of TV talk.
Yeah. If you haven't already, you should come check out Noir Bar. Thank you for reminding me. I wanted to pitch Noir Bar, and I'm like,
Dude, that is a perfect pitch for Noir Bar.
Isn't it?
Sometimes I'll stumble in and join it, and this is usually what we talk about, but for hours, and it's engaging and very fun.
Did you know it was possible to monetize DuckDuckGo image search? We've done it, because we will just like. It's not monetize it, but pull content from it, because it's amazing the stuff that you can go through. If you haven't come by Noir Bar, by all means do so. It runs every Friday night. We're getting back on it. I've been secretly building something that nobody knows about. We're rebuilding it. We're bringing it back. Do it with my friends far from Australia, and Sam, who's from France, but sounds like he's from Britain, and will soon be moving here. So. Yeah, he's a global man. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. We have it. We run for hours and hours, and it's a hangout stream. It's a chill stream, hangout, fun, good time. We go over shit. We explore shit. We do Zillow reviews of houses. It's a fucking blast, man. So by all means, come on by and hang out. If you're not subbed to my channel already, the one you're watching me on right now, by all means, sub, and you will see it go live Friday nights. And you can watch it afterwards, of course, but it's always more fun to be there in the chat, because we have zero latency chat, which is a strain on my system, but absolutely worth it, because we can instantaneously respond to y'all, which is a different vibe than even like a 10-second delay makes a big difference. You know what I mean? But it's a huge strain on my system, but it's worth it. Joshua Montgomery, great show. Yeah, thank you. I'm assuming you meant Noir Bar is, and so was this one, and it goes all around. Yeah. Last Friday was great. Gamer Valine, Jesus, you bitch. We didn't do it last week. Unfortunately, schedules. Last week was my favorite. But like I said, we're getting back on it, and I've been building the secret project to come back strong and better than ever. So by all means, check it out. Sin, what do you got for us?
Go check out the Sin and Sash channel. Lots of fun stuff over there. And I will be back Friday for the AAA meeting. Well, all of us will be back Friday for over on the Silent Sin channel.
At 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30
Yes, sir.
p.m. Central, 3:30 p.m. Denver, Mountain, I think, Mountain.
Your Mountain Time.
Yeah. Or 2:30 Western.
Yes.
Pacific? Pacific. PST. Yes.
Pacific, yes.
Yeah. Fuck. Don't forget the dough now. What? Oh, shit. Right. Freemasons do run the country. Thank you, Kiro Soldier. Thank you for the buck, Kiro Soldier. If you liked Witchblade TV series, then you should look up the manga and anime of Witchblade. Really? Like, I mean, an American comic book series done as a manga?
That
Okay.
could be interesting.
Fuck it. I'll go check it out. Sure. I mean, I'm a big Witchblade fan, and I have the collected editions because I really love the artist. Oh, shit. His name slipped my mind. He tragically died. Rest in peace.
Formerly known as Prince.
I'm going to do a whispery version of that just to screw Valine over because I've turned it down once already and it's still loud as fuck. Gamerline, thank you for the $18. And she says, ha ha ha, worth it. That's twice she's burned me today. And twice I've called her a bitch for the first time ever, but she had it coming.
She is a bitch.
Yeah, well, yeah. The bar better be open, Otter Boy. It will be. It will be. Yeah, I know. I've been missing out on the... Damn it, what's his name, chat? The Witchblade artist. Fuck. No, not Mark Silvestri, but Mark Silvestri's awesome, Phantom Pharaoh. Oh, Mark Silvestri of the new series. Yes, absolutely. Silvestri is the artist of the new series. Not talking about the series creator. He also created Aspen and drew it. Fuck, I feel bad because fuck, he was so influential. Nobody drew sexy women like that guy drew sexy women. Like he influenced everyone to be like, oh, wait, we can draw women like this. It's like, yes, you can. And get away with it too. Over at Top Cow Comics. Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this up for God's sake. Okay. Friday on Sinatra's channel, 5:30 Eastern. And then later on, Noir Bar. It's going to be awesome. Be there. Woo!
Later.
Have a good night, everyone.